So thing is, yellow color they use now, title is not right. Next time you use dark.
Role of gut microbiome in human health. Microbiome is a diverse concept in microbiology, which we can consider as a hidden organ system, and is also called commensals, which are present all over body, and it can perform various functions. But this thesis is specifically focusing on gut microbiome. So in our gut we have a wide variety of microorganisms which play a major role in digestion, metabolism, immune modulation, and other things. This overall ecosystem spectrum of microorganisms contain bacteria, viruses, archaea, parasites, and all. So the whole thesis is having I have done this through I have collected the data of so I have here I have collected the data from government Scopus of Science and Google Scopus because I couldn't harvest the organisms. That's what I have. So the whole thesis is mainly based on the 4 objectives, and the composition and function of gut microbiome, and influence of gut microbiome on digestion, immunity, and if the distribution happens in the gut microbiota, what it will lead to the body diseases or infections, and also the potency of microorganisms that we can use to treat the diseases. So not only for physiological health, the microbiomes can also associate it with our mental well-being. So these organisms are able to produce serotonin, acetylcholine, and dopamine and other neurotransmitters which enhance our mood, which regulate our cognitive functions and many other things. So if I come to the objects, the composition and function of human gut microbiota, we have multiple microbial species like bacterioids, fragiles. It maintains the mucosal immunity via polysaccharide. In our mucosa, we have a polysaccharide called mucin, which has got an anti-inflammatory effect, and it can perform immune tolerance, which means it is not going to produce the antibodies against our own cells or body tissues. And Faecalibacterium provence, it produces anti-inflammatory nutrient, and it strengthens our epithelial tight junctions. The cell-to-cell communication is very important, so it enhances the epithelial cell junction between the cells, and also it regulates the diffusion of molecules between the cells. So it enhances the gut integrity and immune modulation. Akkermansia muciniphilia regulates the mucin turnover in tight junction protein, supports metabolism. As I told previously, mucin is one of the polysaccharide which is very much important for maintaining the integrity and providing protection against pathogenic microorganisms. Lactobacillus plantarum contributes to short-chain fatty acid production and pathogen exclusion. Short-chain fatty acid also having multiple functions on our body, which inhibits the colonization of pathogenic microorganisms, and also it enhances the serotonin and other neurotransmitter production.
You can just summarize each stage and what it is.
So this overall object tells that organisms will help in the maintenance of our gut health, and it prevents the leaking of gut, and it prevents the occurrence of Crohn's disease or any other ulcerative colitis like that kind of. So dysbiosis is a term which is used when there is an imbalance occur between the gut microorganisms, which will lead to many complications like immunity, inflammation, and mood disorders like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and all. So these are the therapeutic effects if we use these prebiotics and probiotics in a combination that are useful in elevation of anxiety, depression, and immune metabolic synergies. Thank you.
Good. All the best.
Myself, Chaitraya. I'm studying in microbiology in BSc, and the lab, the guidance of the science, sir. My project topic was mushroom cultivation cultivation and their applications. Mushrooms are the macrofungi. They are in that there are some of them are edible and some of them are poisonous. In thousands varieties of mushrooms are there. In that 200 mushroom varieties are edible. Other are poisonous or toxic. When come to the edible mushrooms, or cultivated mushroom, button mushroom, oyster mushroom, and other one is paddy straw mushroom. When come to the toxic, poisonous mushroom, this is Amentia. It produces amatoxins. They are dangerous to human and animals also. Mushroom cultivation is a simple method. Cultivation needs only small land, and also it cost effective. It needs it offers high productivity. For example, 1 ton of paddy straw is a substrate for the mushroom cultivation. 1 ton of paddy straw yields almost 500 to 700 kilograms of mushrooms. It's highly beneficial and economically improve ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಮಶ್ರೂಮ್
Other
ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಟ್
than paddy
ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ.
straw, what else you can use straw?
ನಮ್ಮ ಅದರ agricultural waste like sugar cane vaccine and sawdust for example.
What is popularly used?
Popularly, paddy straw is popularly used because its handling is very easy compared to other. When come to the methodology, it's fresh dry paddy straw is used. It's soaked overnight, and then next day it's boiled 30 to 40 minutes. Boiling means it eliminates the pathogens. It eliminates the pathogen as well as smoothing the paddy straw. It helps to the decomposition by the fungi after the inoculation. Then it used you have to select the spawn because it not able to grow the mushrooms in all the seasons. Some of them needs their own favorable conditions like environmental condition, temperature, humidity, as well as the button mushroom needs heavy cooler conditions, and oyster mushroom needs temperate and humidity, relative humidity approximately 85 to 90%. When come to the paddy straw mushroom, it's a very cooler condition. Button mushroom, it seasons like October to March. It's the best season for the button mushroom. October to April is the best season for the oyster mushroom. Because of that, ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನಮಗೆ ಆ ಸೀಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ 32 ಡೇಸ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. 20 days is enough for the growth, peanut formation of the mushroom. But it takes 32 days because of
The weather
answers.
condition.
ಓಕೆ, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ ರಿಚ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್. ಇವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಡಯಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫುಡ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಡಯಟ್ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆವಿ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇದೆ, ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಡಿ. ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದು ಸನ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸನ್ಲೈಟಿಗೆ, ಆವಾಗ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ paddy straw substrate preparation, spawn is selection is important. We take the oyster mushroom spawn. It's layered using the polythene bag. We are layered. Firstly spawn, boiled chopped paddy straw, layer next spawn. It's layer by layer. Each one bag 5 layers is enough. Then it's tightly tied. Make a hole for each bag 6 to 8 holes because of good aeration, to maintain the aeration. Kept in the dark condition for 5 days because fungi it take 3 to 5 days for the mycelial growth. So after the 5 days it appears like a white bag. Then it transferred to the incubation room. After 20 to 25 days means suitable conditions like 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, so humidity 85 to 90% percentage relative humidity. After watering twice per day, wisely in watering the vesto, and after that peanut formation occur. After peanut formation, within a week we got a matured mushrooms. Within that it is rapidly grown and after harvesting ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅವಾಗ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಸನ್ ಡ್ರೈ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಸನ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಡಿ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ವೆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಸನ್ ಡ್ರೈ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಸನ್ ಡ್ರೈ. ದೆನ್ ಪೌಡರ್ ಇಟ್, ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್, ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್. That in that powder, forwards. This is the dry powder. Forward.
Right?
We store it for the future further uses.
So completely sun-dried and the powder.
Out this one. This one is a forward.
Chocolate. Oh, nice.
Means it's not completely dry. It takes some time and energy to dry.
Open ಮಾಡಿ.
ಇನ್ನು ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪಪ್ಪಡ್ ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕ?
ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಲಂಚಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಶ್ರೂಮ್ ಪಪ್ಪಡ?
ಹೌದು.
Product is already in market. All the best.
It's one of the business idea.
Very good. Mushroom papad if you do,
ನನಗೆ
you will
ಟಾಪಿಕ್
definitely
ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ
successful.
ಖುಷಿ ಇದಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, it will be definitely successful if you do mushroom papads.
ಮತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಸಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಮತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸೆಲೆನಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಂದು
Selenium.
ಸೆಲೆನಿಯಮ್, ಸೆಲೆನೋ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಕಾಪರ್ ಬಂದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಇದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ಡಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಲೆನೋ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಬಂದು ಇದು ಥೈರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ T4 to T3ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಫ್ರೀ ರ್ಯಾಡಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರೀ ರ್ಯಾಡಿಕಲ್ಸು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ನ ಲೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸನ ಈ ಸೆಲೆನೋ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ.
Myself, Vinith HR from Department of Microbiology. My project title is about the microbial production of the protease by submerged fermentation and also role in the effectiveness of the stem removal.
Where did you do this project?
In Bangalore, I am working with scientific and research industries. In that industry, I work with, first of all, I let you know about the cell. Cell is a certain functional it consists of the enzymatic reaction, overall biochemical reactions take place. Like the similar way, protease is also one of the enzyme. Protease enzyme that breaks down the protein into the peptide and amino acids. It mainly potential for the overall food industry, pharma industry, all the we can see in both, like see whether grieving, the waste management, we can use it. And next, if we want to know about the protease is highly demanded in recent trends in the food industry and all. The main objective of this project is to know the how the major role in the protease stain removal, and also the produce and characterize of the enzyme from the experiment. Then also to identify the Aspergillus species. And first, the methodology what I done means first we collected the sample. We collect the sample and we isolated it by the serial attenuation in the Raspberry
What was the
agar. It agar contains
which is the Aspergillus species?
Aspergillus niger.
Niger. Okay.
This agar.
Where did you isolate the Aspergillus?
I mean lab.
Pure culture.
Pure culture.
Yeah,
We isolated for the pure culture for so many ways like this. First we inoculated, isolated this CZ in agar medium, rich in nitrogen, and then we extracted pure culture. And then in the same way we extracted. After that we isolated and get Aspergillus niger. Then we purified and we made that. This is a blood stain problem. We cultured what we take on Aspergillus niger. We check that blood stain will be removed. How efficiency in the major role we can check.
standard.
Yeah. These are
So
the,
this is the bed.
and this is
Oh, this is how you screen for
yeah.
example.
And this is the curve. We know how protein breakdown by this price zone curve. And next, these are the optimization of the medium enzyme activity, in which what we maintain the temperature and the enzymic activity we can know it. And in this, the production and purification, we first, this is the part of the filtration. What we extracted by using the velvet paper, the chromatography within layer chromatography. And this is the within layer chromatography. Volatile and non-volatile compounds are separated. These are the graph what we calculate, like temperature and enzymic activity. This is the what the sample what.
So what is the further application?
And its application may and also in
Dye industry.
detergent industry plays a major role.
All the best.
Now it's a time for valedictory of Meet the Microbes one-day student seminar. Before I could start with this, I want to say that your batch is one of the sober batch with very calm and composed batch. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity choosing microbiology as your master degree course. In absence of our HOD, Professor Niranjan Raj, who couldn't join us for various reasons, I would like to congratulate everybody for your grand success, what you have gained today, and submitted your dissertation, presented your work in front of our judges. Thrice he had called to ensure that everything is going smooth. Even though he is absent, but he is always present here with us, with his vision and with his encouragement. On behalf of Microbiology Department, I would also thank our chief guest, Professor N. Raju sir, for gracing this occasion and making this event a grand success. On behalf of the department, I request Manju to present vote of thanks and token of appreciation. Now I request Raju sir to say a few words about our department and about our students.
So good afternoon, dear learners. We don't call you students, you are learners. And first thing is, I really appreciate Department of Microbiology and Botany for being very active in academics. I really appreciate, and I am jealous also. So, what should I speak? This is microbiology related seminar. I am not a microbiologist. So, it's easy to ask questions. I can ask questions even if I don't know answers, so that you can answer. So what is research? You're doing research. It's a small project, right? What is research? Can anybody? Just interaction. Research, very good, very good. Yes, research. Okay, finally what you do after research?
What we get, that we're going to learn.
So, in my view, research is copying. Right? Copying and presenting in your name. Right? You agree with me? How many of you promptly? It's just copying. So, to just modify that sentence, but here research, it's nothing but copying, but you will have to give acknowledgement. You copy, otherwise you cannot write. Say, for example, how many pages you have done your dissertation? Maybe for 150, 200 pages? Everything have you written by your own? No. You copied. But every sentence what you copied, you will have to give acknowledgement. That is ethics. That is ethics. But you copy, then you will have to, by copying everybody, you should have your own few words or few sentences. That completes your research. Correct? I hope you have done that. But anyway, we cannot expect very high quality research since you are working or maybe for various constraints. We cannot expect. But really I appreciate the initiation and whatever you have taken. I really appreciate. In spite of your busy schedule, right? You are doing it and you're presenting it. I really appreciate you all and also the department for that. And next, few lines about microbes, if you don't mind, if you are ready. So, what do you want to tell about microbes? Why you want to study about microbes? Yes. Why? Why meet the microbes? Why you want to meet the microbes?
Because microbes is everywhere.
Okay, good. Then. Okay, they are friends or foes? Both. See, their name itself tells microbes. What may be the size of the genetic material of microbes, average? The genetic material I am talking about. Name me in terms of bases, nucleotide bases. Maybe 100 to 10,000 base pairs? Is it not? So what is the size of genetic material of human? If you put all the 46 chromosomes together, any idea? It runs up to 2 meters. If you join all the chromosomes of 46 of human being, it runs up to 2 meters. And the bases, nucleotide bases, it amounts to, any idea? 6 billion approximately. 6.2 billion, I think. The size. See why I am talking about size? Any idea? I am comparing the genetic material size of human and microorganisms. Why? See, we boost ourselves. We can do many things. Is it not? We can do many things. We have done many innovations. Right? We go to space. We don't mind building a luxurious apartment there shortly and renting it. Is it not? And AI, artificial intelligence, which is trying to replace human brain itself. Correct? Is it not? Quantum computing, increasing the speed of computers, is it not? All those things we are doing. But imagine, few years back, we were just scared of one virus. Is it not? Just one virus, which measures how many base pairs? Any idea? 30,000 base pairs. Only 30,000 base pairs RNA stranded virus we could not face. Whole world was shut. It did not allow anybody to come out of our house. What is happening? What we are doing? Why this is happening? See, we cannot eradicate a species. Keep it in mind. We cannot eradicate a species. Why this thing is happening? If we eradicate one strain, the other strain will come up. We are making them more stronger and stronger. See, from the beginning, I used to tell my students, now we are not teaching full time, our students, I used to tell, the real threat for human life is, yes, the real threat for human life is microbes. Just see, this is sample. Is it not? This is just a sample. So, what we can do? See, we are not trying to understand the complete nature. To sum up, we are not understanding the complete nature, how the nature is functioning, how the species are interacting with the environment. Is it not? And the microbes, see, recently I was going through one or two articles related to gut microbiome. Is it not? So have you gone through that? Today itself you search a few articles related to gut microbiome. Which is the major organ in human being? Can you name a few? Huh? Largest is skin, no doubt. Important organ, can we put it this way? Then brain, then see, the gut microbiome is considered a major vital organ with respect to health and longevity of human being. Keep it in mind. They have compared, and you just refer a few articles related longevity, centenarians. In which country more centenarians are there? You know what is centenarians, right? In which country more centenarians are there? They have the profile of the gut microbes, they have studied. A lot of articles have come up, they have linked it to aging. So what it says is the diversity of microbes increases the lifespan. It comes in way of aging, it increases the lifespan, and there are 3 or 4 categories of microorganisms in that gut. So they are responsible for what? Healthy aging. And many characteristic features you can go through if you are interested. Okay? Anyway, so don't want to prolong, right? Since people are very hurried to leave, I think. Now, today you are, right? Ending, right? Anyway, okay, thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for motivating us. Now, on behalf of Department of Microbiology, I thank Dr. Hemlata Madam for joining us today and giving us her input. I request Pawan to hand over the momentum. Now I request Hemlata Madam to give her input both as a chief guest and as well as a judge. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Syed. I think I'm audible like that itself. I don't need a mic. So, as Raju sir was telling, so even I am jealous of the department because I did both the jobs of judging and this one, and I was thinking where my things are lacking and all that, where I can collaborate, where I can work. So I don't have a hand like Syed who can join hands with me and plait up things. So I was just wondering where all we lack and where we need to do our research. So to start with, actually, I would say that this is not, I can't call it as an elite batch, but I can definitely say you are all star players now. The reason is, we are winding up the subjects, you know. In another 1 year, we will be winding up the subject. Even I am one of the stakeholder. Even sir is also one of the stakeholder. So these beautiful subjects which were offered online or distance mode is not going to be there. So you are one of the luckiest stars who are holding PG in microbiology. PG in microbiology. It will be same with our students and others. So in that way, you are all lucky. After 2 years, people come and ask for microbiology or ask for any of this biotechnology or clinical nutrition dietetics, we will not be able to cater. Instead, we will think of alternative, that is a different story. But the students will not get PG in microbiology. And as we were talking a few years back when we started up with these courses, we were thinking that we need to provide these courses, these subjects to all the people around in the country or whoever they are working, and they should take the knowledge from here. So that was our this one. You take degree or not, that is a different story. Degree is not at all an issue. Anywhere anyone can put PG, MSc, MBA and all. But what knowledge you gain from here, and those who come for distance mode are really the people who are interested, and that's why the sir said first thing, we are all learners. So you are not students, so you have come on your own choice to learn this. So in that way you are all star holders for microbiology. So in that way I congratulate you for that matter. Very first thing. Second thing, as sir was telling, microbes, gut microbe, it is one of the serious and important. With this issue we had not realized many years. Actually, when we came up with life science and when we took up PCMB, probably when another 10 years earlier when sir and all were there, microbiology was not at all a recognized subject. They didn't know the importance of microbiology, that they have to open it in UG and PG. These departments came very later, after botany getting established properly. It was either from botany department or some other department this microbiology used to start up. As we said, without gut, there is my gut feeling says, right? Without the gut feeling of yours, without your gut working properly, and for this gut to work for the appropriate for 100%, there it is you people who are doing it, it is the microbiology. Suppose if gut, anything you eat, anything you discard also, everything relates with this microbes only. So if gut is there because of microbes. Probably if microbes were not there, as we spoke about good and bad, we spoke earlier, sir has already mentioned that, probably our gut wouldn't have been there. Mankind wouldn't have been there, right? So this has to go hand in hand. As sir said, go and do more research and research. I always say, students, even last time when I stood on the same platform, I had said the same thing. Go home, open your dissertation once again and check out what you have done and what you need to do, whether you should crack your brains for that. Okay? Revisit that. That only will make the man perfect in terms of microbiology. There is no end for learning. And this is one knowledge that nobody can take. It is one property, I will say. This knowledge is one beautiful property nobody can grab from you. So, all the best in your future endeavors. So, you'll be waiting to wind up. You have to have a photo sessions and you have to have gala time. So, we will not take much time. Go home. Go with this. At least today you take rest. After a few days at least, go and revisit this gut microbiome and your dissertation. Then probably you will be able to connect a few things yourself. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I think I'm doing this job for third time or something, and hopefully for 1 or 2 times again. 3 times. Yeah, 3 times again. Yeah, so 6 point is there. So 3 point is over. Now still 6 point will be here. Anyway, glad for that. All the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And there was one common word from both the chief guest, like they are jealous. But in fact, I will tell you one thing. When I can't reach Niranjan sir, these are the 2 people whom I reach and discuss like how to do things. These are the people who are behind all this. If I am organizing anything, the first person after Niranjan sir is Raju sir, and then I request madam. So jealous is just a word, but they are a force behind this, directly or indirectly. So now the man who is always a strength to the department, Dr. Krishnamurthy Chamaram, today he played a dual role, both as an organizer and as well as a judge. On behalf of the department and on behalf of our students, I request Ravi to hand over a token of appreciation. I request Dr. Chamaram to motivate our students with his input.
ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಗಳಾದಂಥ ಹೇಮಲತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜು ಸರ್, ಇವತ್ತು ಮೀಟ್ ದ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀವೋ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಝೋನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ in the microbiology, and now Sayed Bakar ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಬಾಟ್ನಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೊಂದು ನೋಷನ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ನೋಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ನ ಇನೋವೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವೇನೇ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫಸ್ಟು. ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬು, ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಝೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದರಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಲೈವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕೆಲವು ದಿನ ಸಿಗ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ, ಇಯರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕದಷ್ಟು ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಲೈವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ಥರ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋದು. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ MSc ಹೋದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ MScನಲ್ಲೇ ಡೆಸರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು, MScನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಸರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಥರದ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ನಿಂತು ಮಾತಾಡುವ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ. ನಾವೇನಂದ್ರೂ ಟೀಚರ್ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಷದ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಓದಬೇಕು. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರ್ ಮರ್ತು ಬಿಡ್ತೀರ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ರೀವಿಸಿಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ರೀವಿಸಿಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾನೆಲ್ಲೋ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ರೀವಿಸಿಟ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಡಚಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರೀಶೈನಿಂಗ್. ಈ ಚಿನ್ನನ ನೀವು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ಇವತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಜಡ್ಜಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಸೈಯದ್. ಜಡ್ಜಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನನಗೊಂದು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕಲಿಯೋ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ಫೋರಮ್. ಆ ಫೋರಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಪಿಯಿಂಗ್ ಸಚ್ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಅದು. ಆದರೆ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಈವನ್ ಸರ್ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ರಾಜು ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಬಂದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಪನೆ, ಒಂದು ಉಪಮೇಯ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ನಾವು ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಆನೆಯನ್ನು ಅಂಕುಶ ಆಳುತ್ತೆ. ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಂಕುಶ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪಿನ್ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಮನುಷ್ಯನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಆನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣದೇ ಇರುವಂಥ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರೂಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ರೂಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕರೋನಾದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚನ ನಡುಗಿಸ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬಂತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಗಟ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ. ಸೊ ಗಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಇದಕ್ಕೇ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಇದೆ, ನೀನು ಗಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾ ಅಂತ. ಗಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಗಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾ ನೀನು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಗಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ರೇನೋ ಗಟ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈಟಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಈಗೊಂದು ಯಾರೋ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಗಟ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ಏನೇನು ವೈಟಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಅಂತ. ಆಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು ನನಗೆ, ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಈ ಗಟ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಓದಲಿ ಬಿಡಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಟ್ರೇಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಗಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬಾ ನಿನಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗಟ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಲಿ, ನಮಗೂ ಗಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಮಾತುಗಾರರ ಕೈಗೆ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕಬ್ಬಿನ ಗದ್ದೆಗೆ ಆನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಡಿಸೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ನೀವು ಗಮನಿಸಿ, ಕಬ್ಬಿನ ಗದ್ದೆಗೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿದ ಆನೆಯನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಮಾತಾಡೋರ ಕೈಗೆ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಬಂದು ಕಿತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನೇ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಏನೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು, ಹಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಮೌತ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಥರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಡನ್, ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಬರ್ಡನ್, ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ನಾವೇ ಹಾಕೋತಿರೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಬರ್ಡನ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಸಂಡೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸಾಟರ್ಡೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರಜೆ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಬರ್ಡನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮೌತ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೂ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸು ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನೇನೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಅಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಸಾಧ್ಯವೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಇನೋವೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಓದುವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಕಲಿಸುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕಲಿತಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಡೆಸರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಆ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫೆದರ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ಸು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಬರಲಿ. ಸೊ ಜೀವನ ಪರ್ಯಂತ ಜೀವನದ ಜೊತೆ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡೆಸರ್ಟೇಷನ್, ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಯು ರಿವಿಸಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ರಿವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರಿವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕಳೆದೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಯಾರು. ನಮಗೆ ಹಂಸಲೇಖ ಅವ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು, ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಏನೆಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಭೂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊತಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಭೂತ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಉಳಿದು ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಜಾರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಭೂತ ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್, ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಟು ದಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಹಂಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಾವು ಒಳಗೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರೂ ಪಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲೇ ಕಳೆದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. 20 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದನೇ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತೋಗಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ನಿಂತೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಅವಾಗ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ನ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿರಿ, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನ್ ಆಗಿರಿ, ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ನ ಅದ್ಭುತ ರೂಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಗಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So with this, I want to say one line. Microbes are the first to meet us, and microbes will be the last to greet us during our life journey. So now I want any volunteer students to share their journey at KSOU and at Department of Microbiology. Any two students voluntarily I want. Anybody?
ಬನ್ನಿ, ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು.
ಹೌದು.
Otherwise, everybody should speak.
ಹಾಂ,
And ask Sayed to call names.
ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ?
ಗಟ್ಸಿರೋರು ಬನ್ನಿ. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ವಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಡೀ ಇದು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಯಾವ ಹಾಡು ಅಂತ ಇಡೀ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಏನಂದರೆ ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಝೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಝೋನ್ 3.0 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿರೋದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಷಯ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಸೇರಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬೇಕು, ಕಾಂಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಸೈಯದ್ ಸರಿಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ವಂದಿಸಬೇಕು. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಸರ್, ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ KSOUಲಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಯುನೀಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. BScಲಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್, ಯುವರಾಜ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತು MSc ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಸೈಯದ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಸರ್, ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ವರ್ಡ್ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸೈಯದ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಸರ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಬಟ್ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಸರ್, ಏನೇ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಅವರೇ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್.
ಯಾರು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಯಾರು ಅವರು ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ನಿಷ್ಕಲ. ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಬೆನ್ನಿಂದೆ ಯಾರು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ನೇಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ನಿರಂಜನ್ ರಾಜಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಅಪ್, he has never said no. He always motivates me and he has added more strength. Anyone, boys, ಹುಡುಗರ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಹುಡುಗಿರೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ. ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಶೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಜರ್ನಿ so that we can wind up. Anybody? If there are no more students who want to join and share their journey now, before the prize distribution, I would like to thank the non-teaching staff, the backbone of our department, the non-teaching staff, the research scholars. Finally, I want to thank the administration of KSOU, especially our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Registrar, Dean, and all the other officers for promoting such activities at KSOU. KSOU is not just a distance learning platform, it is beyond the distance learning platform. Anybody can learn at conventional university, but making learn with distance education, it is not an easy task, it's a challenging task. And we are lucky that we have such a mature students who understand us and cooperate with us. With your cooperation, we can see all the stars. As madam said, you people are really lucky. Now from this year, there won't be any microbiology new admissions, and the batches who have joined earlier will be winding up. So once again, I would like to thank each and everyone who have participated. And now I have this opportunity. Before this, I would like to say that for me as a teacher, I can see everybody is a winner. I can see everybody's face. I can see winner. The moment you entered today, the moment you submitted your dissertation,